Ready?
Yep.
Okay, we're rolling. So take one, and we're rolling. Take one.
Being a film student is really like juggling 5 different things at once.
We're doing filmmaking stuff all day, every day, 7 days a week.
This is motion picture film.
You're either editing, and then maybe you go and you light something, and then you go shoot something, you gotta interview people.
You're just constantly working on something. We gotta write these papers for class, we gotta write this script, and we have a film to shoot, and then we gotta edit the other one for my friend, and this and that.
It can be pretty hectic.
The midnight coffee break is not a rare occurrence.
You know, it's just happening everywhere, all the time.
A given day in the life of a film student.
I usually wake up around 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Stop over to your local cafe, let's write for a few hours.
Because they have really awesome coffee, and they have great pastries.
I have at least one film class every day,
Most of my classes start at 9:15.
along with my writing roundtables and taking a psychology class,
If it's not a day of classes, I'll be meeting with other students.
working on a casting call, or shooting, or production meetings.
Going over a script, creating storyboards, getting shots set up,
Camera up on this little shoot here, and then we're gonna workshop my project.
finalizing my script or getting in a little bit more editing, to polish that project for the deadline.
You know, we're just having a really good time. It's amazing.
That's cool. I worked on the TV show Longmire, which is on the network A&E.
You know, I heard this thing was happening and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do that.
That gave me a real sense of what the television industry is like.
And I was like, I'm jumping around.
Let's take one last look behind the scenes.
It's a lot of fun,
So exciting.
really fast paced.
So we had a 16,000 square foot green screen where I know they had shot scenes from Iron Man 2.
Soundstage A is massive. A-list movies have been shot on this soundstage.
Being thrown into that internship really taught me a lot.
I earned so much confidence.
It taught me what not to do, what to do, and how to get your job done in the fastest way possible.
And now I have all these skills on top of that.
Sometimes it's sort of nice to then after that just sort of be there to support, your friends and stuff.
It's almost like a meditation.
You definitely work on your stuff, but you also work on everybody else's films.
We do work as a creative team, not a mass production film factory.
Between the hours of 9 a.m. and 12, 4 different people had asked me to work on a shoot.
You have friends that are like, I need a slate person here, or another friend like, well, can you camera operate?
I've been asked to direct someone's film before as a freshman.
So that's cool.
It's really important to work on as many other people's projects as you can, besides just your own projects, because film is a collaborative medium.
I just pulled an all-nighter on a documentary for my production class with my friend Max, and we sat in his room all night long and we edited this documentary.
You're working on other projects, but you're working on yourself all at the same time.
It's totally worth it.
Should give you some idea of what we can do.
You probably hear this a lot where it's like, oh, you don't have to go to film school to get into the industry. And while you don't, the benefit of being a film student is that in the context of the film school, you get this environment that is supportive of you experimenting and learning and trying things out, and you sort of get to make mistakes without the repercussion of somebody firing you.
One of my favorite things about being a film student here at Santa Fe University of Art and Design is I've really been able to look at what kind of stories I personally care about and what stories I want to tell and why I want to tell them.
Making your mind think about things that you never thought could happen before.
That's something special about this film school in particular.
Well, I guess that wraps up our little movie about movies.
It's magical.
Okay, that about does it. Let's go to black.
Please remember to replace the speaker on the post when you leave the theater.